it's Alice. I'm here too.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like... Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame...
Why she sounds...
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados.
It's time! It's time! Let's go meet Sucrose and Klee at the crafting bench! Hey, we're here!
Traveler, Paimon, great timing.
Nice work!
Well, the real work... Let me quickly summarize what Tighnari believes that on closer examination. As for my answer,
Here's what we've gathered regarding... Mona said that she'd like to join us in uncovering the secret behind the prophecy. While Bennett said Mika didn't submit much, but he did draw a vegetation map Amber also wrote in. She said that
As for one who would never lie, Rosario Timaeus seems to have
And finally, this is what we've gathered on it. Lisa believes that legends live forever in people's hearts. So, what are the answers? You're really smart, Paimon.
Or, let's all
Wait! Wait for me!
Oh, Timaeus!
I'm sorry, I really am. The time just got away from me and I didn't get around to writing that
Huh? This is not that we don't trust you, Timaeus, but...
Of course, of course. Do you still remember the time I, Well, basically, she helped me...
Wait! So Ying-er, we always assumed you were hard at work every time we saw you at the...
No, I mean, not all the time. Anyway, a few months ago, I made a vow to the heavens that I...
So, at Star Snatch...
Well, that's right. The Cecilia flower is said to represent... I know full well that Miss Ying-er is far more knowledgeable, which brings me to the subject, but yesterday, Albedo told me that Sucrose is...
Huh?
And when I went to take a look at our roster, I feel... I've been spending all of my time in my own fantasy world while everyone...
Oh, Timaeus.
And that's why I've decided...
But, then what about Ying-er?
Yeah. Haven't you been planning this for over a month?
Well, yes. I did mention in my letters that I'd like her to visit. I explained that a matter of great importance has presented itself, to which I made sure to package the gift and let... Point being, please know that I sincerely want to...
Well, you certainly convinced Paimon with that.
Thank you, Timaeus.
Ah, thank you, everyone.
Okay, so it looks like we found... Great! Let's keep it up! Okay, Paimon will do the honors. Ahem. We have with us here the flower, the... Huh? Why did you only... All right, that's me!
With Klee here, this all...
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, of course. We will...
Actually,
Me too.
but weren't you all fired up?
Yeah.
Actually,
I know what you're feeling. Saying any...
Well, does anyone know the...
According to the prophecy... Oh, we know something about that.
what? Wow, that's
Then we'll let you lead the way.
This is it! We're off to find... According to the map, it should be somewhere around here.
Let me take a look.
Aww. I don't see... Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the lantern up...
Traveler, are you trying...
Paimon's reading too! But there's nothing above us! The wind didn't... Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious pup... Look! Look! The wind is blowing!
What a strong wind current. Let's write it up and see...
Huh? We'll have to fly up...
Here.
This is the first time I've ever flown like this!
How did this little island get up just to be safe? I've been jotting down our entire route. Oh, good thinking! Who would have thought we'd find this?
I never would have guessed that such a...
Wow,
There seems to be something on the back. Take your seat. Well, as far as instructed.
So we just need to do as it's...
Wait a second.
Huh? What is...
We'd better make sure this place is safe before...
Well, all our questions and doubts aside...
How is everything, Albedo?
Everything seems... But I also couldn't find...
Huh?
Well, it seems that wrong answers won't have... Everyone, I would like to suggest that we...
That sounds kind of...
Ah, I get what he means. If we do as he
I see! That... Mona, is there some... Oh, are you hungry? I brought some...
Thank you for offering. While Albedo was checking just now, but there's a strange aura to this place. But if nothing here has actually...
What do you mean, Mona?
Never mind.
Don't leave us on the...
Yes, let's test the hypo...
Come on,
Oh, all right.
Okay, then I'll answer the first question.
You can do it, Sukra...
Then I would fetch a Tetratanix...
All right, I'm up next.
Klee, I hope you...
My answer is, for a long time, I have been guided by... Although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I want to help others the same way...
All right, it's up to me to answer the third part. Although I've never really had any other I'd like to thank everyone, too.
And last but not least, I will... There's no tale more befitting the title of a lead...
Wait! The lantern just lit up! Whoa! All four sides of the lantern... Huh? But...
Klee, could I ask you to stand up for a second?
Oh, all right. Huh? What's going... Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in...
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've...
No right answer?
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it...
And to think.
What? There's someone else here?
We meet again, traveler.
Hey! You're that Outlander we met...
It's all thanks to you that I was able to find this place.
Oh, is that so? Then... why...
Wait, really?
There's no need for pleasantries.
Is it just because I'm a visitor?
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie.
So you had your eyes on me even then, huh?
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it.
Huh? But why?
Don't worry. Even though you probably have in fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name. She hailed from an ancient assembly of power.
Who would have guessed? It seems...
Ah, so you're B's student. It's an...
Well, what are you talking about?
It's a long story, but I'm not quite... Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher, the lantern has already been lit. Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Huh. Why did this little thing just...
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Mom?
Oh, I hear many youthful...
Madam, I am Scarlet.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jason...
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old...
Old hag! Who would dare say that? Is that Mo...
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
And what...
Aunt Alice, I'm here too.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like...
So I...
Miss Alice, why would you...
Well, it's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame...
Why she sounds...
And if I recall correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animo Archon Barbados. Tell me, are you sitting around...
It's a real...
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even...
Wait. Paimon's completely lost now.
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave?
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here. Ever heard of the Hexenzirkel? As the spooky name suggests, it's a secret society. Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animo Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song." From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the skies, or on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday I snuffed out the life of my beloved. He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
I'm raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left. But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I wish to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
Oh, this looks interesting. Let me scry.
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship. Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl, and growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
So this is where the legendary mages held their meetings.
That's right.
Then what about the part saying...
About that. The truth is, that prophecy was
So it was...
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately...
No, it took me...
A flower that is not of this world. A guide who will never get lost. One who would, when a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved. A flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally. If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower, the guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already heard her voice. She has a tendency to... If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly...
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world?
The one who would never lie is... me. I hope no one would take offense. As for a legend that never ends, you may not...
Huh? I'm pretty...
It's also one of my... Don't you think such a person would deserve...
Paimon's getting more and more...
It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to Alice, you've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors.
Do you also want to become a mage?
Title aside, I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world.
Do you think less of us now?
No, not at all. My interest has been piqued.
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors.
Oh, has someone
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out.
So the mage who received the prophecy letter from all of...
Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interpreted. Please come to see us again, before you go and settle forever with your house.
So, the Supreme Blessing...
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end, dear child. I believe you can also understand what I am talking about, but no matter how hard things may become, as long as we can be with our beloved friend...
I still don't get it.
If you ask how I see it, anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later.
Bye, Mom. Todoko says bye.
Goodbye, darling, and farewell to all of our other... Oh, now that I think of it...
Yes, it's Windbloom.
It's also a special anniversary, Dick.
Yes, I do remember now. Oh, just in time for the Festival of Love.
Whoa! Ah! Albedo! Why didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down? Oh.
Are you okay, Timaeus?
I'm fine. I'm just a little glider sick, that's all.
You may want to look into getting your own
Okay.
It sounds like you've still got something on your mind.
It's nothing, really. It's just... well, but still... Of course, I didn't actually expect...
Don't say that. None of this was your fault, Timaeus.
If anything, it should be my fault for fun.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to blame the two of you either.
But I'd say...
Well, that aside, Timaeus...
Oh, Miss Ying-ar. What?
Hey, you three? You may want to look over...
Huh? Miss Ying...
Oh, so that's Miss Ying-ar?
Yep, that's her.
I am so sorry, Miss Ying-ar, but...
Are you so happy?
Of course I am.
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding. But now that you said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter...
Should we go see how they're doing?
Well, I wouldn't. You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a...
Oh, really?
I am so glad to see Timaeus find his happiness.
I have to say, I'm even more envious of you, Sue. You can be happy just to see others happy. And you gave me so much help without any expectations in return.
But if you say that, then I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondstadt. Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know in the future. But since we are so alike,
But isn't it too...
well... That's a topic that my parents used to talk about back when they were still... My mom brought it up at dinner one time last month. She called my dad, but she also said that learning is... Why don't you give it a try, Klee?
Okay, I'll try my best. They're really having a great conversation.
I nearly forgot.
This texture...
Yep. I believe I mentioned my sweet It's nothing too special, but they're super sweet. I'm also submitting them as my wind blooms for this year.
Thank you. I'll plant...
Klee, please take these notes with... I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies, so I've prepared some study materials for you at...
I don't know what to say. Sucrose! Now's your chance!
You're right. I almost forgot.
Oh, really?
Of course.
Huh? It was like a little cloud of
Well, luckily, there's still some... I'll keep working on it and let you...
Yeah, you can write to me.
Oh, it looks like you found a new pen pal.
Master Tighnari!
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test...
That's it. I think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation.
All that matters is that I've enjoyed Mondstadt immensely.
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, Sayano wanted you to have one for yourself.
I'm a master of the game. Do you dare challenge...
Can you believe this guy? Wait, I've got something to... Huh? Klee has a gift? Yeah, I figured I should follow local I made these bookmarks from Sumeru roses at the hotel. I want to... During Windbloom, Mondstadters offer
But Tighnari said that we're not anything like an academic...
Well, in this case, we can consider ourselves as regular...
I agree. Oh, and here are some Padisara seeds as well. Whoa, are these really...
So, are these...
One of them. Both Padisara... Although they're not native to Mondstadt, I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for. The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded... Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there?
Huh?
Doesn't it look just like...